Bitcoin whales are massively opening up long positions on Bitcoin, which is a really good sign if we look at the past. We have seen the dead cross happening, but this was the most bullish thing we could see for the last move for Bitcoin. These are my zones and my trades that I will be trading over on WHALES, and I just opened up a new position on Bitcoin and I will discuss this perfect setup in this video, so keep watching. Maybe the bottom signal is already have been happening here. We are seeing a bullish divergence on the price and this is a massive bottom signal. We can see on the on-chain data that the net realized profit and loss hit $1.7 billion, which is massive if we look at the past. We will dive into all these charts, but first of all, please make sure to follow me over on X to never miss something into crypto throughout the day, and you can join my free Telegram link in the bio of my X page. Also, please make sure, and this is very important, to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, like this daily update video if you love those updates, and let's dive right away into the chart for now, because this is really important what we are seeing right now. This is the Bitcoin chart, so the orange candles is Bitcoin and these red and green candles are the Bitcoin longs. So what does this mean? If the Bitcoin longs are rising, that means that people are buying Bitcoin for a long position here. And if we look at the past, we can see that actually every single top and every single bottom have been signaling to the move for Bitcoin. We put in a bottom right over here, so nobody was opening any longs and price consolidated and eventually moved down. Right over here, this is exactly what we saw, and this is exactly the resistance where we are at right now. Price or the Bitfinex longs dropped, and that means that prices went up for Bitcoin because people were scaling out of a profit position. Right now we are seeing that exactly like here, people are opening up long positions on Bitcoin, and ever since slightly we saw this Bitfinex long index going towards the upside, we saw Bitcoin rising eventually as well. That is exactly what we are seeing right now. The longs are rising, but Bitcoin is still going down. So there will be a turning point, and I think the turning point could be in right now, because if everyone is opening longs, we can see that that is happening right now, or the whales are opening long, because retail is still very bearish on Bitcoin. We have seen it in the past. When every whale is opening up positions, Bitcoin followed, and that is exactly what we have been seeing right over here. So this is a really good sign and a really good bottom sign for Bitcoin. Also, a good bottom sign here is everyone is talking about the dead cross, that it is so bearish for Bitcoin, but if we look at the past, for Bitcoin, every dead cross led towards either a consolidation or a pump towards the upside. Right over here, we saw a dead cross, Bitcoin consolidated, eventually moved up towards the upside. We saw a dead cross, Bitcoin didn't even consolidate and move further on towards the upside. Right now we are seeing the dead cross once again, and I really think that there is a really likely chance for Bitcoin to consolidate at this level and then move further on towards the upside. This is historically what we have been seeing on Bitcoin. A dead cross on the daily time frame was a very good buying opportunity for Bitcoin. We can literally see if you bought every dead cross signal here, you would have made 76% profit right over here. If you did it right over here, you would have made 53% profit, and right now I really think you can easily make 30% profit if you are buying this dead cross. Nobody is talking about this, but this is a really bullish thing for Bitcoin. Then my plans for Bitcoin is, we are seeing some support on the lower side. This is the support I longed already, but also this low, this is a really good thing to see, because if we draw the structure right here, we can see that we broke structure on the hourly time frame, which could signal for a reversal. Then we are seeing a drop towards this interesting zone, and this is exactly where I longed Bitcoin. I will discuss that in a few seconds here. Also, on the lower side here is still a valid point to turn the tide towards the upside, and that is exactly why I have been opening up a position right over here. This was my first entry, but of course I am scaling into this position. I'm not gonna go blindly in this position at all, so I will DCA in. I have my first entry right over here. I have my second entry on this low on the $88,800, and that is where I'm opening up another position on Bitcoin to just scale in. What is my plan for this trade? I think, like I've been drawing right over here, and for now this is pure alpha I'm giving you right over here, because I literally give you a trading setup, a high conviction trading setup. What I am doing is I'm gonna trade this one easily towards the $96,000 here. I really think that if we get towards the $96,000, we can easily pull a move of approximately 6% here, which is massive. I think if we pump towards this level, everyone is bullish once again. That is exactly where I'm taking my profits. Then probably we will reject here, and I'm scaling into other positions if we drop towards that level. So that is exactly what I am trading here. This is literally the plan. I'm scaling into the green zones, which we are right now. I'm scaling out of this red zone or on the top here. And I'm putting my money where my mouth is, because here you can see, all transparent, this is the position I have just opened. Look at the entry prices, and in upcoming videos, this will literally be my plan, and we will run this trade into massive profits with each other. If we make some massive gains, we will give away something to the community again. So please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, follow me over on X, and of course, please make sure to sign up on WeX through the link in the description. If we are making bank on this trade, we will give something away, but those 3 things is something you need to do, and we are fully transparent here in the trades, and of course, you could take them by yourself, but please make sure to do it on WeX, because you will have the best trading circumstances possible. Then if we look at the 4-hour time frame, we can see that Bitcoin created another lower low last night, but we created a lower low on the price, but the RSI is creating a higher low, which means that we are making a bullish divergence on Bitcoin. One really good signal for a bottom for Bitcoin is a bullish divergence. We have seen it in the past many times, and right now we are seeing that once again. This is also a reason why I opened up my position here on Bitcoin, because this is a really good signal. And if we look at every single drop, we didn't saw a bullish divergence happening, and right now it is a really clear bullish divergence for Bitcoin. So I really think that we will see some upside for Bitcoin in the upcoming days here. That's of course why I opened up a position on Bitcoin. If we look at the on-chain data, we can see that we are in a net realized profit loss ratio of $1.7 billion, and this might look negative on the first side, but every single time we saw a negative net realized profit loss hit, that was exactly when Bitcoin pumped. So it happened in 2023 here. We were in a loss, price pumped towards the upside. Here in 2024, we were in a loss, price pumped towards the upside. Right here, we were in a loss, price pumped towards the upside. Right now, we are seeing that loss once again, and exactly we will trade further towards the upside for Bitcoin. And why is this? This is because everyone has been taking out of the market, and that is exactly the exact moment where the market wants to move towards the upside. Not everyone is making money, and that is exactly what the market wants. So this is a really good signal for Bitcoin. It might seem negative, but history tells us, and I'm saying it over and over again, if you drop, please look at the data, because you don't want to trade with your emotions. If you trade the history of Bitcoin, this is a really good buy signal. So why would you don't buy it right now? This is a really good signal. And of course, we will see how this trade is going to unfold. I think we will see some massive profits coming in the upcoming weeks here on Bitcoin. Of course, it is a longer term trade, so a swing trade. I'm not going to close it in a few days. We might pump towards $100,000. Of course, I'm taking some profit then, but this is really important for me to be fully transparent. Also, if this trade gonna run into a massive loss, I will share it, of course, with you guys. So that was it for today's video. Please make sure to follow me on X to never miss something into crypto throughout the day. And of course, please make sure to subscribe over on my YouTube channel, like this daily update videos to enter the possible giveaway if we run this in a massive profit. And I will see you tomorrow in a brand new crypto daily update video.